Hi, it's Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Nolah signature mattress. Nolah recently changed their signature mattress from their 10-inch design to their 12-inch design. Now they still do sell the 10-inch Nolah mattress, and if you're interested in that review, I've previously taken a look at it. You can check it out on Sleepopolis.com. I'm going to put the 12-inch mattress through a few tests today and give some general recommendations at the end of the review, but if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some of the information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences. I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm going to jump into the review with the construction portion. We're going to begin with the cover, which is an unbleached organic cotton. This is a really soft material, and I find it to be pretty breathable, which should help get some airflow through the mattress for temperature regulation and cooling. So now let's get a look underneath the cover at the layers of the mattress. The Nolah signature mattress is an all-foam construction made of 4 different layers and standing 12 inches in height. Now the comfort layer on top is 2.5 inches of Nolah's proprietary airflow foam. This is a really soft material. You're able to sink in really far for pressure relief. It's kind of a memory foam substitute, so you can see it has kind of a slower response to pressure than a polyfoam would, but it does have a bit quicker response to pressure than memory foam, classic memory foam, so you are able to change positions a little bit easier without feeling stuck. Another thing about the airflow foam is that it's supposed to be a bit more breathable than a memory foam. Memory foams can at times be known to trap a lot of body heat, make you overheat in the middle of the night, but with a more breathable material like this, it should help you kind of stay cool during the middle of the night. Now below that we have a transition layer, about 1.5 inches of polyfoam. This is a bit firmer than the airflow foam above it, so it has kind of 2 purposes: a quicker response to pressure, and it is a bit firmer, so it's to make sure you don't feel stuck in the mattress, and also to transition you from this really soft airflow foam on top into the firmer transition layer, and then into the really firm support layer, which is 7 inches of high density polyfoam. As you can see, it has that really quick response to pressure, kind of gives the mattress its shape, supports the foam on top of it, as well as deep compression support to the sleeper on top of the bed. Now the new part of the Nolah signature, which is a bit of a change from the previous Nolah constructions, is that on the bottom here you have 1 inch of Nolah airflow foam. So this is an actual flippable mattress. So on top you have 2.5 inches of airflow foam into the transition layer. Allows you to sink pretty far into the mattress, a softer feel. If you prefer a firmer feel but still want that Nolah airflow foam feel, you can kind of unzip the cover, flip the foam layers, re-zip it back in, and you have this inch of airflow foam that you can sink in a little bit too for pressure relief, but you're not going to sink in too far, and there's no transition layer, so you're going to really get that firmer feel from the high density polyfoam. Now that we've seen what makes up the Nolah signature, it's time to get an idea for the feel and firmness of it. The first thing you feel when pressing into the cover is kind of this like thick, cozy feeling of the cover. That organic cotton cover is really soft. As I press in, really press in easily for pressure relief, feel that sinking into that Nolah airflow foam comfort layer, so really easy to push in and sink into the mattress. As I'm lying here on my back, my weight's pretty evenly distributed. I do feel myself sinking into the comfort layer. It's doing a good job filling in the space beneath my lower back. There is a slower response to pressure, so I do feel just a little bit of stuck feeling in that comfort layer, that airflow foam. It's not as slow as kind of that classic memory foam feel, but it is, I'm definitely more in the mattress than on top of it. As I get really close to the edge here, test out the edge support. If you sleep with a partner, you need to use the entire surface of the mattress. It's important to check out if you're going to feel like you're collapsing the side of the bed when you're over here near the side of the mattress. As you can see, I am pushing through those softer layers on top pretty easily. That's pretty common out of softer foams, but I do feel pretty secure on the side here for a foam mattress. I think the support layer, that 7 inches of high density polyfoam, is doing a pretty good job of supporting my weight near the side of the mattress. As I roll onto my side, test it out for side sleepers. Now, side sleepers in general tend to prefer softer mattresses. By sleeping on your side, you're kind of concentrating your weight over a smaller surface area, and it tends to push you further into the mattress, and you end up kind of interacting with those firmer portions of the mattress, support portions of the mattress, which can cause issues with pressure at the shoulders and the hips. Now we are going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review, but with the 2.5 inches of airflow foam, which is that really soft material, allows you to sink in for pressure relief. The 1.5 inches of transition layer beneath that, I think the Nolah Signature does a really good job allowing you to sink into the mattress for pressure relief, which is great for side sleepers. So I'm going to roll onto my stomach. Now, kind of the opposite of side sleepers, stomach sleepers tend to prefer firmer mattresses. They want to have their hips from sinking into the mattress, keep their spine line in a good position. I am testing the Nolah on the softer side of it, so I do feel that this mattress is kind of in that 5.5 to 6 range on the firmness scale on the softer side. If you are a stomach sleeper, you're probably going to want to use the Nolah on the firm side of the mattress. There's only that inch of airflow foam on there for kind of some comfort and pressure relief before you get to that firm support of the high density polyfoam, which would be much better for a stomach sleeper. Now, again, in my opinion, this mattress is kind of in that 5.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, but everyone can feel firmness a little bit differently because of the different sizes and weight distribution. So for reference, about 5'10", 190 pounds. So if you would like a wider variety of opinions on the firmness of this mattress and a little bit more detailed description on the feel of it, you can check out the written review at sleepopolis.com. Instead of just describing the feel of the Nolah Signature to you, I want to give you a visual representation of where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So to do that, I've laid out this pressure map on top, and I'm going to lie down on it in a few different positions, and you're going to see the results next to me, ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Just to give you a quick idea of the bounce on the Nolah Signature, I have this 10-pound steel ball here. As you can see, there is not a lot of bounce to this mattress. Basically, with that slow response to pressure from that Nolah airflow foam, which is kind of a memory foam substitute, you're not going to get a lot of quick response to pressure, a lot of bounce out of the mattress, no springiness here. Now, I'm also going to do a quick motion transfer test while we're here. Basically, I'm going to drop the same ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate some kind of getting into and out of bed or rolling around in the middle of the night. The results you're going to see up on screen are the disturbance that's transferred across the mattress, where I have a seismometer measuring that disturbance. Now that we have the results up on screen, you can see that there is really low disturbance transferred across the mattress. With this airflow foam, that slow response pressure, kind of that memory foam substitute, does a good job of dampening any motion transfer across the mattress. So if you do sleep with a partner that tends to roll around in the middle of the night or maybe gets into and out of bed a lot during the middle of the night, you're probably not going to feel too much disturbance on the other side of the bed. Now, a lot of people buying a mattress are going to want to know if they're going to feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So to test this, I have the Sinkage test set up, which we use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities to simulate different body parts and check to see how far into the mattress they go. Now we have the 6-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand. Simulates kind of a lighter body part. It sinks into the Nolah Signature about 1 inch. Right here we have a 10-pound steel ball. It's the densest ball used during this test, sinking into the Nolah Signature about 2 inches. Here we have the 50-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand. Simulates kind of a heavier portion of your body. Think maybe your shoulders, your hips, and it sinks into the Nolah Signature about 4.5 inches. And over here on the left, we have a 100-pound medicine ball. If you're a bit bigger, simulates kind of the center of your body. It sinks into the Nolah Signature about 6.5 inches. Now, in terms of the 6 and the 10-pound steel balls, this is about average in terms of sinkage into the foam mattresses that I've tested. And with the 50 and 100-pound medicine balls, the sinkage is a little bit above average. This is pretty much what I expected. With that 2.5 inches of airflow foam on top, it's pretty soft. It's a thick, soft layer on top for pressure relief, so it's going to allow you to sink really far into the mattress. And regardless of the sinkage into the mattress here, that slower response to pressure from the airflow foam, that memory foam substitute, is going to make you feel like you're kind of sinking further into the mattress, definitely more in the mattress than on top of it. One thing I will point out is that I am testing this on the softer side of the Nolah, so the firmer side of the mattress with only that inch of airflow foam on top. If you do flip it over to give you that firmer support and feel, you're definitely going to have much less sinkage because of that quick transition. It's probably going to push right through that inch of airflow foam and then hit the firmer high-density polyfoam. You definitely will not sink into the mattress as much. Just to give you some basic information about the Nolah Signature mattress, there's a 120-night trial period, a lifetime warranty, and shipping and returns are free, and it will arrive compressed in a box. Now, some of the reasons I really like the Nolah are for its amazing pressure relief. Now, that 2.5 inches of airflow foam on the top of the soft side really allows you to sink into the mattress. We saw a really great performance on the pressure mat portion of the review, so it's really great for especially like side sleepers who really need to sink into the mattress. I also really like the Nolah because of its low motion transfer. We saw a really good performance on that during the motion transfer portion of the review. So if you have a partner that kind of rolls around in the middle of the night, or maybe gets into and out of bed to go to the bathroom, or gets up before you, you shouldn't really feel it too much on the other side of the mattress with the slow response to pressure from that airflow foam. Does a good job of dampening that disturbance. And finally, I would recommend this mattress if you're not exactly sure on what kind of firmness you need out of the mattress. Maybe you want to give a shot to both the soft and the firm side of the Nolah, or you want to use it in like a guest room where you're going to have people who like different firmness levels. You can always flip the mattress from the soft side of it over to the firm side of it to give more of that firm support. Now, some of the reasons I would say maybe the Nolah isn't for you is that it does lack bounce. The slow response to pressure on the airflow foam, a little bit quicker than kind of that memory foam that it is a substitute for, but definitely not a lot of springiness out of this mattress. So if you are looking for kind of a classic inner spring feel of bounce or springiness, Nolah might not be for you. And also I would say that the Nolah kind of lacks a middle ground. On the softer side of the mattress, you sink really far into the mattress for pressure relief. On the firmer side of the mattress, there's really no transition between that soft airflow foam and the support portion of the mattress. So it goes kind of really soft, really firm. There's not really a medium firmness if you just need kind of a combo sleeping medium firmness level to it, in my opinion. Those are some general recommendations, but if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, if your mattress buying search has just begun, please feel free to leave a note to Google Sleepopolis and Mattress Buying Guide. It's going to have a ton of information in there that's going to help you understand kind of what you should be looking for in the perfect mattress for you. And please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out more content that's going to help you get a better night's sleep. So that's it for the review today. I hope it was helpful. Have a nice day.